Greetings, good people. Happy Tuesday, happy holidays, and all that good stuff. Hopefully, everybody's holiday was splendid. I am back. You're back. We're back. Happy Tuesday. It is December the 28th. The year is 2021. And I got a couple of hot topics that I want to run past you today. Okay. I'm happy to be back. My little mini vacay is officially over. Okay. But one thing that did not take a break were these entertainers slash celebrities and their shenanigans. So we're going to talk about Madonna. She is calling out Tory Lanez, and this is pretty interesting. Remember that New York City cop from the Bronx, the rookie cop that gave her lieutenant a lap dance? Got an update on that. She is apologizing. Holy Hands Baptist Church, it went down. Did you guys see that clip? I'm going to talk about that. You're probably like, Holy Hands Baptist Church. Bear with me. Diddy is canceling his New Year's Eve party. The Grammys are postponed. So we got a couple of hot topics that I definitely want to get into outside of what I just mentioned. All right. So as you're coming in, please pay your admission fee by hitting the like button. Okay. Not much has changed. Thank you. All right. So before we get into the juicier topics, let's start off with some light work. So on today's episode of Desperation, Tamar Braxton tweeted that she hopes that this is going to be her last Christmas without the love of her life. So this was courtesy of the Shade Room. They posted this to their Instagram, captured this picture, and they captured this tweet. Her desperation is leaking through her pores. Now, I understand speaking things into fruition. I totally get that. Okay. But at this point, I really wish that her conversation about a man that she has to the Lord, keep it private. It's just every time you turn around, a man, I want a man, I need a man, I want to have my man. Tamar Braxton recently had an issue with one of these little boys that she was dating. He broke into her safe. Some guy she was dating, allegedly. That was the rumor on the street, right? Girl, every time you and men, it's always a problem. It's always drama. I'm not telling her not to be, hopeful and speak things into fruition. But if we're going to continuously act like you don't have a lot of stuff to work through, girl, let's not do that. Okay. I come from the school of Iyanla, and you need to do the work. So Tamar, miss me with all of that. My man, a piece of man, a half a man. Girl, please. A man is the last thing that you need to be worried about right now. Anyway, I'm getting bored. Moving along. Now, you guys know that NeNe Leakes, right, has a man. I guess she didn't confirm or deny it. She's dating somebody, right? An older gentleman who's allegedly married. Anyway, so there were pictures that were surfacing like last week of NeNe Leakes in a photograph getting real cozy with this aspiring rapper. Okay. He seemed to be in his feelings and he leaked photos. Why am I talking about this? Well, this is him, courtesy of the Shade Room. Thanks again, on Instagram. He posted this to his stories and he tagged Tamar Braxton saying, I knew your ASS was fake when I first met you at the dinner table. Interesting. I would like to know what that conversation was like. So this is the guy that NeNe Leakes is supposedly hugged up or cozied up with. So NeNe got a man. NeNe got a man and a boyfriend on the side. It's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, I say all that to say, Tamar, just stop. Like, just stop. It's not cute. You're a lady. Have some class. Jeez Louise. Anyway, speaking of class, Kanye West. This is courtesy of people.com. Kanye West is not crazy. Okay. I don't believe Kanye West is crazy. I have never thought that Kanye West was crazy. Will he be crazy in years to come? I don't know. Okay. I don't like Kanye being synonymous with the word crazy. That's my opinion. And I'm standing 10 toenails down on that. So Kanye West, right? He recently bought a home across the street from his wife, because they're still married, who has a boyfriend on the side. I can't. And people are calling him crazy, saying he's a stalker and he won't let his wife go, but they're not officially divorced. Okay. So people is reporting that West paid $4.5 million for the tear down of this beautiful home that he bought. Newsflash, people, Kanye West and his wife have 4 children together. They're still legally married, okay? I think that all of this melee and this storyline being spun is for their reality show. Not Kanye, but his in-laws. They're addicted to the media coverage, and they got all of these media outlets in their back pocket. I like the fact that Kanye West doesn't feel the need to confirm or deny any of these ridiculous allegations. The man is going to be living across the street from his wife. Even if they get divorced, like I said, they have children together. If they can get along for themselves and also for the children, why is he crazy for that? I totally don't understand. I think that a lot of people who are calling him crazy and this narrative that he is stalking his wife, yeah, it gets clicks and views. I understand that. But this man is a black man in this country, okay? Regardless of who he's married to, he's still a black man. So if he took off and went to space with Jeff Bezos and them and left his children behind, y'all would have something bad to say about him, rightfully so. The one thing that people oftentimes don't give Kanye West praise for is being a hands-on involved father. He's not out here in those strip clubs cheating on his wife, making his wife look crazy with a whole bunch of illegitimate kids popping up like popcorn. All right. He is hands-on with all of his children. And yes, that is what a man is supposed to do. But what does everybody do? Revert to calling him crazy. If it works for their family dynamic, whatever that family dynamic may be, and the kids are being brought up, not dragged up, but raised up in a productive, loving environment. If mom lives on one side of the street and dad lives on the other, so be it. It is just 2 places that's close. They can walk across the street in their pajamas. It's all about the children and the well-being of these children. And that is my rant for today. I just don't like that over the years, Kanye West has been called so many names. You know what I'm saying? And if he would have did what some of your favorite rappers that y'all glorify and praise did, then, it would have been all good. Why? Anyway, I'm going all the way left. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Thanks. Moving along. Let's shift gears. All right. Not quite, but kind of. So we're still in the Shade Room's neighborhood on Instagram, right? J Baldwin. He responds after winning Afro-Latino Artist of the Year at the African Entertainment Awards. And he says, I am not Afro-Latino. Duh. Let me tell you something. Ever since Amara La Negra from Love and Hip Hop Miami coined the term or referred to herself as an Latina, you guys have been taking that and running it into the ground, right? But whatever, have it your way. So I don't understand how at the African Entertainment Awards, a man who does not identify as Afro-Latino, maybe it's just about the music, but yeah, he's done some questionable things. It's been brought to my attention that there were some videos or a video that he filmed where women who are of a more ebony complexion they had chains around their necks and they were kind of walked like animals. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't care to read this. This is just some more nonsense. And I just wish that we, would take control of our ish. All right, let's move it along. Get them off my screen. All right. Now this is where things are going to get real juicy, I guess, right? So you guys remember I was mentioning the lady, the rookie cop, who gave her lieutenant a lap dance at a Christmas party. Someone filmed it on their cell phone and it just tore up the internet, okay? So she and her white tears made an appearance in the form of an apology. She's so embarrassed. She's apologetic, yada, yada. Okay. So the girl's name is Vera. All right. She tells TMZ that she hasn't spoken to the lieutenant since the party and hasn't been comfortable showing up at her precinct. So she gets to not show up for work and still keep a job with no reprimand. Anyway, she says that her fellow officers at the station have been pretty understanding, allowing her to work from home. White privilege. She wants to eventually return to the station house and then go back to duty on the streets where she belongs, quite frankly. So I'm not going to play the video, but this is a still shot of the lap dance. That man sitting down is her lieutenant, who's a married man with children, by the way. And she is the rookie cop that is grinding like coffee beans, okay? And imagine she's doing her job from home. How the heck did she? Whatever. The dance went down last week in a bar in Yonkers. The 26-year-old had only worked at the 45th precinct for the incident. Dang, girl, you only knew him for 4 months? Sheesh, you easy. Anyway, she says that she had no idea that the lieutenant was hitched, meaning married. Does it even matter? He knew he was married, though, and he sat there and received that lap dance. Anyway, I don't need to read anymore. Let's take a listen to what her apology sounds like. Like to hear it? Here you go. No? You don't want to play it? No, a little bit? Play a little bit? No. You don't want to play?
Do want to apologize to the lieutenant's wife. You know, I am sorry. Truly, I am. And I really hope it didn't, you know, cause too much damage in the marriage or in your personal life. I know it's been rough. I've been seeing the articles and I've been seeing pictures of you guys all over the newspapers as well as mine. And it wasn't meant to be like this. I really had no knowledge of your marriage. Again, I'm sorry. And as far as the lieutenant goes, I am sorry. You know, it was supposed to be for fun shits and giggles. And, you know, I feel like I completely ruined, I guess, his picture as a lieutenant, as a boss. I know it doesn't look good on him at all, but I do apologize. You know, everyone was having drinks. We were all dancing, you know, nothing out of the ordinary. Me, I'm the life of the party when it comes down to it. I do like to have a good time, but it came down to the end of the party where a colleague, there was a chair. And, you know, I can't recall, but there was like people saying, you won't do this. Girl. Or this ends me. I took on the dares. And I grabbed the lieutenant, sat him down, and I pretty much did the lap dance that is seen worldwide now. I couldn't grow the courage to go back to work. So they did accommodate me in working from home for this week. Wow. So I have been working from home. I'm not sure what's to happen after this, but they've been supportive. I have great people at that precinct, very supportive, you know, saying they feel bad and this was blown out of proportion. It just got out of hand and it happened so quickly. As far as going back, I would love to go back. It's hard. Like I said, I feel like there's just judgment and shame that shouldn't be there. Good. Even though there's a lot of support. But I feel like now my name's out there, my photo's out there, and it's a small precinct. We cover like a mile of area to patrol. And it's like, I feel like now everywhere I go, people are going to know, oh, that's the girl. She gave the lap dance. Right. You know, how professional is that? But it's like, at the same time, like my work self, and then off duty are two different people. I can still patrol and police the streets the way I used to and the way anyone can. I feel like I shouldn't be judged or anything of that sort because of a lap dance that I did when I was off duty, not in uniform. Yes, I feel like just because mainly I'm a female, dressed the way I was, being a girl, if she don't, let me the rest of the play. Do you hear how quote unquote remorseful she is? They've been so accommodating. They're letting me work from home. Girl, this is a bunch of BS. I don't even want to play the rest of this. Let's see if it'll play. My internet is not having it today. Rookie, things were different. Had it been a man doing it, I feel like it would have been more of a joking matter and it would have stayed in-house versus go public. Girl, if a man gave a woman a lap dance, they would have Me Too'd him under a rock. Are you serious? No, girl. You know what? Why? Why even bother trying to make sense of this? What do you guys think? Because I don't want to go off on a tangent because I don't want this video to be long. Girl, she is so... they've been so accommodating to me. Blown out of proportion. Who said this?
Now, the taxpayers, I want to know what you taxpayers feel about this. This is the type of filth that's going to be patrolling your streets. FYI. Girl, this is a joke. Talking about she's getting ridiculed like this because she's a woman. It doesn't matter if you knew the man was married or not. Number one, he knew he was married. He should be up on Harvey and them platform apologizing to his wife. Okay? I get what you were trying to do, sis, but girl, no. No, it was unprofessional, it was uncouth, and it was out of order and uncalled for. And I'm glad that somebody recorded your uncouth behavior, and now you are basically feeling the ramifications of your slutty actions. That's out of order. Girl, let me move along because I didn't realize that these topics was going to piss me off. All right. Holy Hands Baptist Church, it went down. Okay, so a fight breaks out during a sermon. So the sermon took place on Sunday. Everybody saw this video. It's circulating all over the place. The update is that the pastor actually gave a statement, which I'm going to get into after I play this first video, if you don't know what I'm talking about. And he gave an explanation as to why this took place. All right, so let's take a look and a listen. Ooh, my internet is not having it today.
Born King of the Jews, but we saw his star in the east.
Oh.
And we have come.
Oh.
Listen. Stop. Now, Marcus. Look, Marcus.
Cut the cameras.
Marcus. Come on.
All right, so this was a live stream. So they got the cameras, dead ass, and you see the pastor getting up and basically calling Marcus is in the white t-shirt and the man in the burgundy sweater a youth pastor, right? So everybody wanted to know what the heck happened. So let's take a listen to what Pastor Holy Hands, no disrespect, had to say. Not loading the ad. Here we go, y'all. All right, here we go.
A wonderful young man that has grown up in our church. His mother, I love dearly, was very close to my mother, like a sister to me, Miss Tiffany, her son Marcus, and wonderful young man. I think the world of him. Had a situation. I've already talked to Tiffany, and we just got through talking, but had a situation, and I wanted to get it straight, where he just had some issues, some problems, just left rehab, All of us go through stuff. Y'all know I've been through my stuff. We all been through stuff. So young man just got out of rehab and had some situations going on. Is supposed to be going back into rehab. And was down by the church today, and for whatever reason, comes into the church and up under the control of some other forces, up under the control of some other influences, that he runs up on our pastor, my first assistant, youth pastor, first assistant, Chris Sands. And so he swings on Sands, Chris, in the middle of the service. I'm standing up to preach, and a lot of y'all done saw the video by now, and he just, for whatever reason, just attacked him. As soon as the young man got back in the fellowship hall, he began to cry. He was so sorry about what he did. It was almost like he didn't even know he was there. But the damage had already been done. We're going to see the young man through. He's going back, I understand, to rehab, and we're going to walk with him through that process. Talk to Pastor Sands. He's a real champ. And, I'm like, man, look, I hate that happened. I felt terrible.
All right, Pastor. So basically, Pastor said that he was under some sort of influence is what he's trying to say. I want to hear from youth pastor, Pastor Sands, because to me, this sounds like a cover up. So his first day out of rehab, He just walks up to Youth Pastor Sands and starts swinging, right? And cold cocked him. And then he immediately went behind the scenes in the kitchen or whatever and starts crying. And now he's going back into rehab. I mean, it's possible, but I don't believe it. All right, you guys tell me what you think. Let's move along. Madonna. She is not seeing it for Daystar Peterson, stage name Tory Lanez. All right, this is according to TMZ. So she basically is beefing with Tory Lanez, and she says that he's using one of her famous songs without her permission, and that's illegal. So she called out Tory Lanez on Instagram, leaving a comment on one of his recent posts and claiming illegal usage of her song Into the Groove, right? So this is a photo of Tory Lanez. You guys know that Tory Lanez recently dropped his project, Alone at Prom, and it gives a real like 80s feel. You know, the music is very reminiscent of the 80s pop, you know, genre of music. So he posted this picture. You see him sitting there with his Jerry curl wig and his little varsity bomber jacket on, to which Madonna, she's such an attention seeker, right? She posted, "Read your messages for illegal usage of my song. Get into the groove." Okay. So this is another photo of Tory, or a picture, a still shot of the video from Tory Lanez. So here, basically what they did in the article is they played the song and then they played Get Into the Groove, which I'm not going to play. Is it reminiscent of Get Into the Groove, Tory Lanez' song? Yes. Did Tory Lanez credit her? Yes, he did. However, that doesn't mean that he had legal permission to use or sample Madonna's Get Into the Groove. Okay. Let me tell you something. TMZ, I don't think they like Tory Lanez, because why did they feel the need to talk about him attacking somebody at a nightclub, talking about Megan Thee Stallion situation? What does that have to do with this Madonna situation? Y'all don't like Tory Lanez, do you? But yeah, he did sample Get Into the Groove. And listen, if he did it illegally, then, you know, the appropriate channels should be compensated. I don't know if it's because Tory Lanez is an independent artist, so maybe he doesn't have the help or the people that normally clear this stuff for him because he's an independent artist. Is Madonna lying? Is Madonna just trying to get attention and do a remix, or is this a publicity stunt for a song? You never know with these entertainers. They will take any and every opportunity and turn it into a lucrative business deal. I'm not mad at it. You know, it's a great marketing strategy, but I don't know. We'll see what will become of this. Hopefully Tory Lanez will jump on his Instagram and give some sort of an explanation. He doesn't have to, but I would like to know what happened. That would be interesting to find out. But Madonna, girl, gone on. Bye. Now, here's a question. Saucy Santana recently he made a song called Material Girl, and in the beginning he's sampling Madonna's Material Girl. Was that approved? I'm pretty sure it was. Saucy Santana isn't he an independent? He's with an independent label. Interesting. For some reason, I think that this is a publicity stunt. She probably wants to do a song with Tory. I don't know. I don't think Tory's been in the game for some time. I don't think he would be that reckless not to get legal approval and clearance to sample this song. Stay tuned. We'll see what will become of this. All right, up next, the Grammys, y'all. They done postponed the Grammys. So the Grammy Awards for the year 2022, all right, was supposed to air January 31st, but they are pushing it back because of all the things that's happening in the world. Okay, do I need to say it? No, I don't. All right, Omarion is tiptoeing and pop locking all over every zip code, every county, everywhere. And the numbers are astronomical. So the Grammys, again, they were supposed to premiere on January 31st, 2022. But they're going to be pushing this back to late March, early April. You know, the Grammy Awards normally airs, right? In fact, like the first week of February, usually. Whatever, we can wait. Her, Doja Cat, Justin Bieber, John Baptiste, they're all leading with the nominations. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I think Megan Thee Stallion, is she nominated for anything? I don't think so. And it's Cardi B has a few nominations, right? Maybe 2. I'm not sure. we'll see. Late March, early April. Do you guys care? I know people have given up all hope on the Grammy Awards. They're not feeling it. A lot of people feel that the Grammys don't even mean anything these days. I mean, if you look at the numbers and you look at as far as popularity with the people, with the masses, they're putting people in genres that they don't belong in. Who's over there on the Grammy board? Whatever. If you guys care to know, then that's that. I'll tell you one thing that I am happy about, that this party this year, again, is going to be canceled. Whew, thank you, Jesus. No sacrifices this year. So Complex is reporting that Diddy is canceling his New Year's Eve party for a second year in a row. All right. So you guys know that these numbers are surging all over the place. And sources close to the outlet said that Diddy made the call on Monday night as the cases are rising in Florida and around the country. So the lavish party, which would have included 500 of Diddy's friends, was last held in 2019 at Stories nightclub in Miami, where Fat Joe, Meek Mill, The Baby, and DJ Khaled were just a few names that made up the star-studded guest list. So you guys know that Diddy throws these lavish rituals, parties, and everybody comes out dressed for the slaughter, and they do what they do. So the cancellation of Diddy's party is just the latest big year-end celebration to put on ice. Anyway, Fox, they announced that their New Year's Eve toast and roast, they're going to be canceling that as well. However, the ball dropping in Times Square, ball dropping. That's hilarious. Times Square, they're still going to be having people, congregate out there to see the ball drop. And I think Miley Cyrus? Miley Cyrus, she's going to be hosting something. You know how every year they do like the New Year's Rockin' Eve. Dick Clark used to do it. Then Ryan Seacrest and Ciara started doing it. So I'm pretty sure that there's going to be parties on television, just like there was last year. And everybody was supposed to be quarantining. But Meg Thee Stallion performed last year. I think it was on ABC, BET, one of them. Listen, you're going to be able to see the ball drop, whether you go to Times Square, whether you watch it on TV, because people are going to be out congregating. But the fact that Diddy canceled his New Year's Eve party, I'm breathing a sigh of relief. So some people have an opportunity to make it to see another year. Thank God. All right. So before I go, I wanted to show you guys this. All right. Chart data. I follow them on Twitter. So this is Billboard's year-end top R&B / hip-hop female artists of 2021. Coming in at number 1, Doja Cat. Following behind Doja Cat at number 2 is Megan Thee Stallion. In third place, Cardi B. Fourth place is SZA. And the number 5 spot goes to Miss Diamante, aka Saweetie. What do you guys think about this list? So this is what Billboard is saying. This is their top female artists, R&B and hip hop category for the year 2021. Doja Cat and Saweetie makes sense because that song Best Friend. SZA and Doja Cat makes sense because Kiss Me More. Blue, that song has to win a Grammy. It has to win a Grammy. Cardi B, of course. Cardi B stayed in the top 10 on the charts. Megan Thee Stallion as well. I don't know about her. I don't know about her being in the top. Body? Maybe for Body, right? Probably for Body. Oh, duh. WAP. Duh. It just dawned on me. The song that she did with Cardi B. Duh. Okay, so all of this makes sense. This now it's starting to make sense. It didn't register. This was a last minute ad. But tell me what you guys think about this list. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got. Ain't got no more. I hope you enjoyed the remainder of your Tuesday. If you are subscribed, make sure your notifications are on because I will be back. I want you guys to also know that I am now on Stationhead. Stationhead has the ability for us Android users to be able to broadcast via our desktop, okay? Still can't broadcast via mobile. And yes, I am an Android user and proud of it. So you can follow me on Stationhead, She Royal B, no underscore, all one word. So yeah, and if you don't know what Stationhead is, you can download the app if you have Android or iPhone. It's like a radio station app, basically. If you have a Spotify account, you have, what is it? Apple iTunes, whatever. Apple Music or iTunes, whatever the heck it's called. You can connect that, can play music. It's very uncensored over there, which is great. I don't have to worry about censoring certain words. So I'm going to be getting into the groove of broadcasting on Stationhead, and I want my royal family to follow and support. All right. There's no cost to download the app. It's a free app. And there's a lot of people over there, a lot of different stations, a lot of people that I listen to. So I'm happy to be able to be broadcasting over on Stationhead. All right, my throat is dry. I gotta go. I love you for watching. As always, until next time, peace.